Hello, all you archaeologists. I'm John Proxy, and I've got my controller out, but I'm going to use my mouse. I'm having a Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky adventure, not of the sky, which I always write down. I'm John of the future. I'm also John of the past, obviously, since you know, it would have taken time for me to upload this, and it would be the future. It'd be my future by the time you see this. But I'm missing some footage, right? Do I have sound? I do have sound. Lovely. I'm missing about 2 hours of gameplay footage, so I'm having to go back and re-record it. Hence, John of the future. So I'm wearing my future glasses, so you can tell. So continuity-wise, it's going to be a bit weird. We're going to load, so you can see. Hang on, how many does the... So yeah, that's where I actually am doing this. All the way in chapter 1. We're going to load 13 and we're going to get to about 20-ish, I think. So, I'm going to lay down some ground rules so I don't go insane. You can see, oh yeah, so it's 8:15. It's now almost 2022 by the time I'm doing this. I'm not doing any side quests. Because I've already done the side quests, right? I can't save any of this. So we're only doing main quest stuff. And that's it. That's basically the only rule. And I'm just going to try and not drag my feet. I've got a cup of tea ready. Let's remind myself of how to even play the game. Well, a controller apparently is not set up. So there, we get to play a brand new way. Isn't that exciting? How do I play though? What's my quest? Alright, so we just got to talk to everyone on the farm. This is the farm, right? Is this the farm? Yeah, we're in the farm already. I don't like it, it's auto-serving. Of course, if I die, I can just load up a next further game. Right. I guess I'm looking... Oh, hello. Hi, Tio. It's been a while, hasn't it? Estelle and Joshua too! Did you guys come for a visit? Not exactly, we're here on bracer business. We've heard that you've been having some trouble with monsters. Estelle and Joshua explained that they are here to do their father's work because he's away. You finished all your training? That's wonderful news. Maybe you can help after all. So there really are monsters giving you trouble, huh? Regrettably, it's been the case for the past several days now. Thanks to which I'm suffering from a lack of sleep. Oh wow. Which means the monsters only come out at night, mostly. You're very perceptive, Joshua. It'd be better if you got all the details from my father, though. I imagine he should be back from delivering the milk and vegetables any time now. Well, let's go meet him. I'm also going to make myself a cup of tea, which I, for some reason, decided I was gonna start and then make my cup of tea. Basically, I was dawdling. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Purcell. You were just somewhere else, Mrs. Purcell. How did you get there? How is everyone getting on these days? Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. What brings you to our neck of the woods? Did you come to see Tia? Well, we're actually just chatting with her outside. Oh, it's Tia outside. To tell you the truth, we were on an errand today from the Bracer Guild. We had the referral over, of course, which explains we're doing all that stuff while Father's away. Is that so? But don't you think the job is a little dangerous for just the two of you to handle? I agree. I feel terrible if you were the one to get hurt. Don't sweat it, we're bracers after all. And taking care of monsters is right up our alley. The guild's even authorized us to carry out this task. If you wouldn't mind leaving it to us, we'd be more than grateful. Well, alright. Then go away and have at it. Thank you very much, Mr. Purcell. Then could you tell us a little more about the monsters that have been wrecking your fields? I haven't been able to get a clear look at one yet, but they seem to resemble something like a chubby cat. Do you want us to kill a chubby cat? As far as I can tell, 3 or 4 appear at night and raid our fields, gnawing on anything they can get their grubby little paws on. They don't seem threatening exactly, but they're extremely nimble. We've tried many times to capture them over the course of the last several nights, but to no avail. Sounds like a pretty strange bunch of creatures if you ask me. I live in this world though, so it's probably kind of normal. Since they only appear under the cover of night, we'll have to wait for it to get dark.
Then how about taking a load off until then?
I assume you'll be joining us for dinner, right? You said the magic word! You bet I will. I'm a huge fan of your cooking, Mrs. Purcell. I can't wait. You sure know how to please a woman who spends a lot of time toiling in the kitchen. Oh, I wonder who wrote this. And for that, I'll whip you up something special that'll live up to your expectations. I'll have to turn the game off and on to get the controller working again. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of it. I didn't give myself enough time. Oh, that was delicious! Your mum's cooking is as good as ever, Tio. Haha! That's because she gets excited to cook whenever we have guests over for meals. Also, presumably, you just have to practice at cooking, so... I feel really bad for Joshua, though. The little one's jumping all over him like that. Haha! It's probably a good thing. Surprisingly enough, kids tend to latch onto him a lot. If anything, I'm more blown away by the fact that children employ playing with such a stick in the mud. I think it's a bit of an over-exaggeration, don't you? He's definitely courteous and maybe even a tad reserved, but if you get to know him, he's a really caring young man. I know him more than you do, Tio! The fact that he's not self-conscious about it too gives him points in my book. You really think so? Think about it. Those striking facial features, mysterious amber eyes and lush black hair. It's only natural that he'd be the target for all the young girls. Is Joshua really that popular? Are you blind, Estelle? Rumour has it that more than just a few girls have asked to go out with him. It's a very romance novelty. The protagonist is the hottest protagonist I've ever seen. Oh my word! I hear he turned them all down though. I had no idea. Joshua never said a word to me about it. I don't know how I should even begin to describe his secretive nature after hearing this, but how utterly cool of him not to confide in me. If you were a boy, I imagine it'd be a different story, but as a girl, I don't think that's something he'd want to talk to you about. I'm not sure that's true, but okay. And the fact that you haven't fallen for him yourself is beyond me. They're siblings, Tio. Huh? Why would I? Estelle, you're in there, aren't you? I know they're not related, and I know where the game's going with this. It's about time to do our rounds. Alright, I'm coming. I'll be back after Joshua, and I'll get the job done. I'd like to continue this conversation then, okay? Alright, but be careful out there, Estelle. Look at that teddy bear, look how square it is. That girl, she's either completely out of touch with matters of the heart or just plain dense. Poor Joshua, he really has his work cut out for him. It seems as though the game just made it obvious there. The monsters always show up about this time. We better get outside and take a look around. Grrr. What's going on, Estelle? I've got to ask, Joshua. You don't happen to have any secrets you're not telling me about, do you? Come on now. Where are you coming up with this stuff? Since you've come to live with us, I always go like, I went into this game going, oh, we'll just get the game played, and I forgot, no, the game is writing. It's just writing. There's no way to do this in 2 hours, Don. Since you came to live with us, we've always done everything together, right? Even though we've had our fair share of fights, they're all good memories for me now, and what I mean to say is I've come to think of you as family in every sense of the word. Estelle. So if there's anything on your mind that you'd like to talk about, I'm available to lend an ear. You know, about things like trouble with your love life and whatnot. What are you trying to say? Nothing! I just wanted to let you know that I'm here to listen if you need someone to talk to. That's all. Let's hurry up and get out there so we can kick some monster butt. What kind of nonsense is Tio putting into that girl's head? Secrets, huh? Because he's from the evil empire, probably. Wow, it's really dark out here in the countryside. I just turned my light on to compensate. So, Josh, how do you think we should start do the rounds? How do we do the rounds? Let's see. How about we start by checking the house first, then move on to the fields, stables, and greenhouses. Let's move the mic closer to myself. We should be able to cover the entire farm by doing it this way. All right, let's go. I didn't. should have figured monsters wouldn't bother coming in here. The glow of the orbments sure gives this place a romantic ambience. It makes me feel like it was all worthwhile just setting footing here. You're definitely a ditz, Estelle. At least it's better than being dense like someone I know. Book. No monsters here. Alright, let's keep moving. Psst, look. Okay. That's a monster, alright. It's getting away. Hey, get back here, you little furball. I can still sense its presence. Can sense its presence. Thing put on the farm for the moment. Well, good. Because it's about to get caught. God, got him. I think it's time to teach this critter a lesson. Here's where our job really starts. So stay alert and don't let your guard down. A fight. Aww. Crop puncher! These crop punchers munching crops! Why didn't you attack the other one? I don't know, I just thought... That was the sleeping one.
We're good to go.
Yeah! Victory! I don't care why I'm scared, because I figured that out already in the past. Yeah! They're making cute noises. My goodness, the work of a bracer is something else.
You kids have done a fine job rounding up these critters.
Tee-hee! It was nothing really. I wanted to ask you though, now that they've been caught, what do you plan on doing with them? I don't think they'll cause any more trouble. What? Why not? Given that we've given these critters a good thrashing, I don't think they'll cause any more trouble. That's how animals work, right? Still, how's that gonna benefit anyone if we show these creatures any mercy now? We're here to do a job by exterminating the monsters, remember? But, in any case, we're here to do a job in Dad's place. If the same thing happens again, what will you say for yourself? I see what you're getting at, but... You know, if it's only some vegetables that were damaged, so what do you think about letting it slide this time? You know, after taking a beating like that, I'm sure they've learnt their lesson. That's totally how animals work. Also, don't hit animals to teach them lessons. Don't hit animals to teach them lessons. Cheer, Miss Purcell. In this case, I strongly suggest otherwise.
I too am against killing them. Whether it's us or them, the fact of the matter is, we're all living beings trying to survive on the same land. To some degree, I think we need to be mindful of those creatures living around us as we go about our daily lives. I know you may disagree with me, Josh, but do you mind sparing these critters just this once?
Understood. Since this is coming from the ones who suffer the actual loss, I won't object to your request.
Really sorry about this, Josh. I know you two had come all this way up here. I'll make sure to reinforce the defense and devise a way to prevent this from happening again.
Then that's that then. Alright, you critters who could totally understand what I'm saying, you better count your blessings. If we catch you around here again, you won't be so lucky. Now scram! It'd be really disturbing if they could understand you that well.
Well, I consider the matter closed. Tonight's been a long night, so how about we head back to the house and hit the sack?
The two of you are more than welcome to spend the night. Sounds good to me. I appreciate your hospitality. Man, I'm beat. It's really late, so how about we hit the sack? Josh, what's wrong? I'm sorry. I made this situation really awkward for everyone. Huh? You talking about what happened outside? Yeah, I was gonna say about that. That was really... Oh, that was whack. Don't sweat it, I guarantee nobody thought anything of it. Really, your judgment was the most sound of anyone's. No, it wasn't. I'm just cold-hearted and indifferent, that's all. Even now, I still think we shouldn't have shown any mercy and simply put those creatures out of their misery. Unlike you and Tio, I don't feel any compassion. It's times like these I really begin to loathe myself. It's almost as if there's something wrong with me as a person.
Some weird essentialism going on here. With like, the people with the black hair have no compassion. It's not how that works again.
Haha, maybe a part of my heart is broken or something. Joshua, don't you dare say things like that about yourself. Estelle, I've watched almost everything you've done for the past 5 years, and I'm confident in saying that I know your strengths and weaknesses better than anyone else, probably even more than yourself. I won't allow you to disregard everything with a bunch of nonsense. I don't even want to hear you say you're broken again, especially not at a pivotal point in a future storyline. I'm sorry, it was foolish of me to say that. As long as you understand what I said, that's all that really matters. But you know what? Believe it or not, I was happy to hear you admit how you felt. Why? Your real problem, Josh, is that you always try and keep your feelings locked up inside. Whenever you're troubled or worried, you just go around with this nonchalant look and try to fix everything by yourself. It's a little upsetting for everyone who's supposed to be, somebody who's supposed to be your family. Estella, Joshua, you're able to lay bare your own weaknesses today. You've learned to trust in someone other than yourself, and for that, I'm happy. I don't know what your point is, but I'm amazed you can just stand there and say something as embarrassing as that. Ha! I've got a whole lot more where that came from! But how about we call it a night? After all this endless running around, I'm ready to drop. Alright then. Have a good night, Estelle. And thanks. You're welcome, Joshua. Sleep tight.
Thank you both. You did us a great service. Once again, I apologize for things not turning out the way they should have.
Please don't worry about it anymore. We were able to learn a lot from this experience ourselves. I think we've grown today. If there's anything else we can help you with in the future, please let the Bracer Guild know.
That'll definitely be the first place we contact.
Come visit again sometime when you're free, okay? We'd love to have you over for the night again, when things are convenient for you. I'll treat you to some of my best cooking next time you come. Thanks for the invitation, Tio and Miss Puzzle. We'll definitely be back to take you up on that when our workload settles down, and when I learn how to speak. Bom bom. Alright, how about we head back to the guild? After we report this one, we can start on the next. Sounds like a plan. On to the next one. So yes, because in the future... Never mind. Because in the future, I did all the side quests, I'm going to ignore them now.
I assure you wonderful times we've had.
Oh, hang on, there's like a fast forward button, isn't there? How do I fast forward button?
Trails in the sky, fast forward button. Yeah, but what is it? We'll figure out later, I guess.
Piece of cake.
Oh, we can turn it off.
How do I fast forward?
Just tell me the button. Controls.
Turbo.
Shift Alt. It's Alt. Fuck.
Oh, swing and a miss there.
So there's a chance, of course, that I might get killed because I'm not strong enough because I'm skipping all these fights. Fourth time's the charm. There we go. We're gonna ignore Shiny Rock and... Oh, no, we've done that. We're gonna ignore those four. But I assure you I did all of them. Originally.
Good morning. How did the job at the farm go? We hit a few bumps in the road, but let me give you a brief report on the details. It does. That's the thing he does.
There we go. Got some money. We'll become 8th class.
I see. So you ended up setting the monsters free because the Purcell family requested you to do so. I think it was premature on their part, but I won't pursue the matter any further. How's a cup of tea?
A tiny bit hot, but certainly drinkable.
It's okay to leave things like that. The mission of the Bracer is to protect the civilians and uphold justice. However, there are many ways we can protect those around us. And there are many forms of justice as there are stars in the heavens. Kind of feels like it's arbitrary then. As a Bracer, it is your job to be able to discern these things. Indeed, our work has very profound implications if you think about it in that way. That's because we aren't an organisation that deals strictly with monster problems. We also intervene when disputes arise between nations. Of course, when's that going to happen? To become a high-ranking baser, one must have more than combat strength, a well-oiled mind, and flexible problem-solving skills are also required. A sharp mind and problem-solving ability, huh? Serious? The road to the big leagues sounds a lot steeper than I originally thought. Haha! Well, then your only choice is to devote yourself to working hard every day. And since you're both here, why don't I give you the details of the next job? Is it a mine job? I hope so. Those are the words I've been waiting to hear. I'm ready for anything. So what you've got lined up for us this time? Another monster that needs a good whipping? Not this time. The next job will entail the transportation of goods. Oh, trust me, it involves killing monsters. And get this, your client is none other than Mayor Klaus himself. Really? A request from the mayor? Do you think it'll be alright leaving such an important task up to us? From what I've heard, it's a pretty simple job. In any case, I'd like you to speak with the mayor directly about the job details. A part of me is like, oh, have I cut down 2 hours into half an hour? No, because this is going to involve like 40 minutes of conversations. Even if I skip all the side quests. Obviously I didn't want that map. Where's the other map? Oh. Going to a hotel, are you crazy? Slip in the sewers. Not the button I wanted the best. It's not bad on keyboard, to be honest. Wish I knew where the man lived. We'll be going there soon enough. Do you think the mayor's even in today? Being as busy as he is, I'm sure there's a pretty good chance he's out.
Well, bless my soul, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. It's the voice I'm going with. It's probably different when next time you hear it, though.
Hi, Mayor Klaus. I hope we're not disturbing you, sir. We're about to come on behalf... No, we've come on behalf of the Bracer Guild about the job you requested.
Yes, I heard from the guild that the two of you would be coming. So you're taking over your father's work while he's away, are you?
Well, we're trying to at least. I'm very sorry about my dad reneging on his promise like this.
There's no need for apologies. Knowing your father, it's typical for him to be swamped with work like this. Anyway, with Lita and myself, my wife out and about, I'd like to move this conversation somewhere else. Why don't we head upstairs to my study and go over the details? In truth, I don't think you'll find this request particularly difficult. I hate that word in general. Difficult. And it's for that reason I think that asking the guild, very British way, asking the guild to do this job may have been a bit presumptuous. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get away from my work, and I had to break down and ask the guild for help.
We were informed that this job involves... They're all from the same place. Why would they have different accents? Because I'm having fun. We were informed that this job involves transport of a certain something. But what is it exactly that you'd like us to carry and where? I would like you to pick up a Septium crystal from the amalgam mine and deliver it to here. When you say Septium, do you mean like Sepith that we often come across? Accurately speaking, Sepith is fragmented Septium, which is too small to be used in precious stones. Therefore, the Sepith is refined and processed into quartz, which can be installed into orbments. So that's the difference, huh? I think I've got a better grasp on things now. We've actually been able to obtain a certain kind of Septium called Esmelas. Esmelas from the amalgam mine since the olden days. However, since a large piece of this crystal was recently discovered, I asked the mine chief to hold on to it till somebody could pick it up. So you'd like to pick up this crystal from the mine chief and bring it here, is that correct? Precisely. What do you think? Is this something you think you can handle? The transport of a precious gem, huh? It'd be nice change from fighting monsters. Should keep us on our toes too. Alright, we'll do it. I appreciate your willingness to help. Please take this with you. Oh, there we go, the referral. If you show that to one of the workers, they should let you into the mine. Good luck. Oh, we failed at the first hurdle. What's it? Oh, that would have helped. Why would you do any of this, John? What? I'm so confused. I'll trace this way. Yeah, I just confused myself. Ah! Because of the direction. Lonely dead spider. Oh, I didn't see it.
That's that. Let's move out.
I have a couple of fights here. Yeah. Just occurred to me we can't just load the game. Should have thought that one.
This is the entrance to Mine. If you're not here on business, then I'll ask you to leave.
Believe it or not, we are here on business. Prevalent's mayor, Klaus, has asked us to come here and pick up the certain Septium crystal.
There we go, we've showed the referral. Well, alright then, if you've got a referral from the mayor, then that's a different story. I don't mean to make your job any more difficult, but would you mind going inside and speaking directly with the boss? I'm supposed to stand here and watch, apparently.
Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? We're actually here to see the mine chief.
That mine chief you're talking about is actually our boss, Mr. Gaton. He manages the mine and all of its workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a septium load more than eating 3 meals a day. I'm fairly sure he's working down in the lower tunnels today.
Thanks for the tip. We'll go to see if we can locate it.
So it looks like I would have gone to the bottom because if I load the game, I've got him in my party.
I guess it's like a weird French mine. Check it out, it's a minecart. Do you think it's powered by ordnance too? Looks that way to me. How about we get in and see where it takes us? This is the elevator we're supposed to use to reach the lower levels, right? Why doesn't it work? Let me have a look. There's orbital energy running through it, but it appears to be mechanically locked. Maybe we should ask someone about it.
Wouldn't want to miss this bit, would we?
Great Tedious! What are you kids doing down here? Are you friends with someone who works here in the mine? Not exactly. We come see the mine chief at the request of the mayor. Oh, I see you here about the crystal, are you? Well, if you're looking for the boss, you should be in the tunnels below. If you use the elevator at the end of the tracks, on the opposite side of the mine, you can get down there. We found the elevator, but we didn't know how to make it run. Do you know how to operate it? Well, that's an easy problem to fix. All you need is a key to activate it. But since you don't have one of your own, I'll help you out by lending you mine. It was supposed to be French, and then I gave up on that. Much appreciated. Once our business here is finished, we'll be sure to return it.
Why isn't that showing?
Seems like I've got plenty of light anyway. I guess it is faster. Estelle, try using the key we just borrowed. We should be able to get the elevator working this time.
She did. That's what she did.
Looks like we can use the elevator now. How about we head down to the lower levels? Pink, you scared me for a second there. You're looking for the mine chief, aren't you? I'm sure he's somewhere across the bridge.
Look at the mine chief. Well, he was here a moment ago.
The reason why we've been able to work like this is due to the grace of the goddess herself. You best remember to give thanks.
Heaven and earth! What are you kids like? What are two kids like you doing down here in the mine?
You're the mine chief, right? Boy, I'm glad to see you. We've been searching all over this dank place for you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We've come today on behalf of Mayor Klaus. Here's the referral.
I see. You've kids the braces, are you? That's quite a feat for being so young.
Tee-hee. It's not that big of a deal. By the way, you're supposed to have some sort of crystal for us, right?
Alright, give me a second. Little baby is something you don't see every day. Which is why I've been keeping it as close to myself as possible.
Mine Chief pulls a large green crystal from his breast pocket. Wow! I've never seen a crystal this big before. That is impressive. There seems to be a light swelling around inside too.
It's one of the several types of Septium. Specifically, it's Esmeralda crystal, which is endowed with the power of wind. And for a gem of this size, you're looking at a pretty hefty price tag. I'm talking about small fortune here. Make absolutely sure that this gets to the mayor.
Roger that. There we go, we've got the Septium crystal. It's so beautiful. Feels like I'm carrying a little fairy in my hand. This is super fun. Check this out, Joshua. That's nice and all, but how about you stop horsing around? If you drop it, we could be in some real trouble. Fine, you big killjoy. Estelle put the crystal away in her pocket. Well, I guess that's that. Well, get out of your hair now, Mr. Caton. Don't worry, we'll make sure this gets to the mayor.
I'm counting on you kids.
Oh? What's the matter?
That's odd. The airflow down here suddenly shifted.
The airflow? The scent, it's...
Whoa!
Ah! And they all died. Is it over? Was that an earthquake just now?
No. Seems there's been a cave-in somewhere within the mine. I wonder if one of the miners hit a patch of loose ground. I'd better check on the extent of the damage.
Look out, Estelle. What? Crap!
Let's do this!
Grab is no more. Okay, no, the grab is fine.
Here I
Oh crap, that crab is dead. No!
come! Sorry.
All right, we're good to go.
I did much better last time.
Why are they there? Do you usually have problems with monsters like this?
No, this is the first time we've ever had anything like this happen down here. Monsters have a predisposition to attract them to the glow of Septium. We've had a lot of them wander into the mine in the past, but
Judging from the situation, it may be that the recent cave-in opened up a hole connected to a den of monsters. Did you say a den of monsters?
it's not inconceivable. But this is no time to be standing around thinking about it. I've got to get the other workers out of here.
If that's the case, how about letting us help you out?
You're kidding, right?
Monster extermination is right up our alley, and besides, every minute counts.
You're right. Some extra help would be much appreciated.
So how many miners are we looking at all in?
There should be only 4 others working here in the lower tunnels.
Got it. Now let's go find them.
Sorry about all this. Oh, right, take these and use them if you need to.
So if we load...
Right, so yeah, it looks like we did the 9 fights. I just wanted him... Yeah, I wanted to make sure we were higher level as possible. Right. Yeah, so I don't quite know how much I did, but... Doesn't mean redoing this fight, though. And of course, it would be slightly different because I would have had a controller.
That's that. Let's move out.
Right, so let's save the miners. And then we're done. We just did an extra fight. Oh, adios! Who art in heaven, extend us thy saving hand. Hey, idiot, you got time to pray to the goddess, and how about helping me take care of these creatures? Take him down.
That's that. Let's move out.
Is everyone alright? We are now, thanks to you kids. This must be the divine work of Adios. What a religious nut. If it really was the work of Goddess, then she wouldn't have allowed us to get into this mess in the first place. It's because of unbelievers like you that unfortunate accidents like this happen. How about you try and say that again, buddy? Is this really the time and place for that kind of nonsense? Now get out of here. Right away, boss. You be careful too, boss. I think this is where the save is. Don't come any closer. It's Mr. Minor Bones. I'm trying not to brag, but I'm all muscle, so I won't make a tasty meal. Me too, I'm not delicious either. All this flab would be terrible for a monster's health. That's kind of annoying.
We're good to go.
Yeah! You're safe now, guys. Thanks for coming when you did. Oh man, for a minute there I thought I'd never be able to sit down with another meal again. He's fat, that's the joke. There's no time to feel relieved. We need to evacuate this place. Any more lollygagging and you're going to be sitting in the belly of one of these monsters. Yes, boss. Wait for me. Right, I believe that's all of them on this floor. And I think that's the floor we were on. Also, I think you get the idea. Because... Oh, hang on, we can heal. One more.
Rain rule.
Ah! Things weren't supposed to go like this. I don't want to die. I haven't even had a girlfriend yet. Help! Who's making these people be minors without life experience? What? We've still got another one down here. You better hurry and rescue him. Right, 72. Cost 20 though. So, but it only really costs 10. Huh.
Piece of
Interesting.
cake.
Probably should be using that more often then. Oh, thank you. Oh man, you kids saved my skin. Don't worry, you're safe now. Handful of monsters are no match for the likes of a bracer. Did you say bracers? What are you doing in a place like this? By the soot on my boots, you're the new recruit from yesterday. Why on earth are you digging down here in the lower tunnels? I was hoping to get a glimpse of how you veteran miners work down here. Yeah, that's it. When suddenly the wall collapsed, and the flood of monsters came in from the other side. We've got ourselves a veritable nest of monsters now, huh? Looks like you guessed right, kid. So it seems. The area up ahead is dangerous, it's swarming with monsters. Anyway, I'm out of here. But you look at him run, he must have been really scared. I bet. Where you go? That way leads to the monster den. Bedrock is also unstable, so how about we do ourselves a favour and keep away from here? Certainly doesn't look that safe either. Alright, let's turn back. Right, so now if we load our game. Oh, I think we might have been on the first floor. No, cool. Oh no, there we go. Then, I think it's time to let you go. So yeah, the next episode will be 2 hours again, as most of the rest of them will be. And I will always be, of course, John Proxy. Oh no! I'll be John Proxy for the next few episodes, so then I've changed my name online to the John Struct. So I won't always be. It's literally wrong. Anyway, the point I'm actually making is that I'm going to say thank you for watching. and I'll see you next time. Cheers.